Tonight we look at 5 very disturbing paranormal deaths. Are these 5 deaths of worldly causes, or is there more to them? I'm your fearless host, Sam Roper. You decide tonight on Dark Matters Killer Countdown. In October 2009, Bobby and Sherilyn Jamison, along with their 6-year-old daughter Madison, set out on the 30-mile trip to Red Oak, Oklahoma, to look at a 40-acre lot they were interested in buying. Several days later, they were reported missing. Latimer County authorities conducted a massive search consisting of over 100 men and women, dogs, and drones. Unfortunately, they came up empty-handed despite the extraordinary efforts. Their truck was found in the middle of a back dirt road on the way to the property. Inside was their emaciated and starving dog, locked tightly up along with the Jamisons' car keys, phones, and $32,000 in cash under the seat. 4 years later, in 2013, the bodies of all 3 of the Jamison family would be found only 3 miles from where their truck was found. Their bones were found face down. A bullet wound was in the back of Bobby's head. Sherilyn and Madison did not have any. The Jamisons were openly being tormented by spirits in their home. Sherilyn openly told of a family of spirits that lived with them in the home. Madison was known to speak with the youngest child on a regular basis. Bobby and Sherilyn's pastor told police Bobby came to him shortly before their disappearances, asking for a satanic Bible and special bullets. Home security footage was found as evidence, showing both Bobby and Sherilyn very skinny and sickly looking. As they loaded the truck for their trip, they slowly and trance-like unload things from the truck they just loaded into the automobile from the house. Never once speaking to each other, this goes on for hours. Could they have been possessed? Did the family of spirits in their house not want them to leave? Why did they have $32,000 cash in their truck, and why, if murdered, did the killer not take the money? Could this have been a murder-suicide? Hopefully, one day, we will know. Gaurav Tiwari was a ghost hunter found dead in his bathroom by his wife and father. According to his wife, she heard a thud and rushed to the bathroom. There, Tiwari was found dead by strangulation. A red mark could be seen around his neck, as if he had been hung. It is said weeks before his death, he told family a dark presence was pulling him in. Tiwari was a certified UFO field representative and a certified paranormal investigator. The day before his death, he was exorcising a possessed girl in Delhi, as he often did exorcisms and home cleansings. Since his death, police changed the case from suicide to homicide, questioning his wife and father and naming them as the #1 suspects of his murder. I would imagine we will hear much more about this case in the future. Mark and Debbie Constantine were ghost hunters best known for their guest appearances on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures. Just this year, police responded to a woman's call finding her roommate shot dead in their apartment, along with her other roommate, Debbie Constantine, missing from their home. Authorities immediately singled out Mark Constantine as the main suspect, being Debbie's estranged husband and having been known for abusing Debbie in the past during violent outbursts. Pinging both Debbie and Mark's cell phones, they were able to quickly locate them. After communicating with Mark by phone during a 3-hour standoff, SWAT teams stormed the apartment Mark was holding Debbie hostage in. Sadly, they were both found dead from murder-suicide. No one knows what fueled Mark to take such drastic and violent measures. Though they both could be abusive to each other at times, this was farther than anyone imagined they would ever go. Fox Hollow Farm in Indiana was a home and killing grounds for infamous serial killer Herb Baumeister. Herb killed 11 men in the 90s in his pool by strangulation, then burying them on his property at Fox Farm. Over 150 bone fragments were found in shallow graves along the property. According to the current owners, Herb still lives in his room, even though he killed himself in jail shortly after his arrest in the late 90s. They say Herb loves his farm so much he came back, finding not only his beloved home, but many of the trapped spirits of his victims. Herb continuously torments the current owners, even going as far as trying to strangle them in the pool several times. Luckily so far, he has not been successful. Christopher Case lived in Fayetteville, North Carolina. He was a straight-edged, hard-working man of 35 years. On a trip to San Francisco, Case reportedly by friends met a witch. The witch confronted Case, telling him she had feelings for him. When Case denied the woman's advances, she became furious and put a curse on him before he left to go back home to Fayetteville. Case expressed fear for his life over the next several weeks to his friends. He told them a spirit was tormenting him in his sleep, doing things like cutting the tips of his fingers. Case was found dead in his bathtub, fully clothed, tub empty, with no presumable foul play. Cause of death could only be listed as heart attack, though Case was athletic and healthy. Thank you as always for listening. If you have a Dark Matter countdown you'd like to hear, email us at officialdarkmatters@gmail.com. Don't forget to like us on facebook.com/realdarkmatters. I'm your host, Sam Roper. Until next time, always look behind you.